What's going on, gamers? How we all doing? Trying to open up this package. It's not going well. I'm trying not to ruin what's inside of it while I'm doing it. I have one. You are hunting. Interesting. Ooh, a hunter must hunt. Okay, hang on. What did I get here? Okay, so. Oh, like it's a sticker pack of like all of them. What the fuck? Oh, that's cute. Okay, so I got this. It came with those like, you know, gamer sups and the waifu cups thing. But it came with that. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well shit, like it doesn't have anything on it, and they were selling like these sticker pack things for like, I think $10. So far we got whatever this guy, I guess it doesn't really shine off too well, but that one looks kind of cool. And then we got this one, kind of cool. There's a lot of booby. This guy, let's see if I can get it to show up kind of nice. It's a little difficult with the camera in the way it is, but yeah, that one. This one, which also looks kind of nice. But I didn't know that they were doing this. But they have like foil ones too. Which apparently is like a hot teacher kind of thing or something. I don't know. So anyway. They look kind of cool. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them yet. But I decided putting them against on yeah, you know, like the porn teachers. I decided I probably won't put them on the water bottle, but they might go on the computer instead, because it's become a beacon for stickers. Put one on Kaylee! She's already mad that I stole her name, I think. Which I honestly thought was just funny, so. What does she know? So I kind of decided yesterday that I think I'll just play whatever the fuck I want on stream during the week. I don't think we're going to get too much content necessarily. So when Friday rolls around, when Saturday rolls around, and probably maybe not so much Sunday, but a little bit of Sunday, that's when all the friends will be here. That's when like, Diego's going to be on, or not, well, maybe Diego if he ever plays something again. David, Joe, I think those are our safest bets. So I'm hoping for more content stuff on that. So, I think we're just going to play some more Darktide today, because I was kind of enjoying it yesterday. So, yeah. I haven't looked at the... You gonna lay in bed? Alright, cool, man. I'm curious, though, because I have been getting notifications about my YouTube channel, but not my TikTok, because unfortunately I still have not installed TikTok on my phone. So I'm curious how these new ones are doing. So I've been wanting to know. The new ones only got 95 on TikTok, but YouTube, like they're all doing fairly well, in all honesty. So it's pretty cool. Who knows? Maybe being the dream of being a YouTuber or some shit will be worth it. So yeah, I don't know. But I wish I understood how the algorithm decides to boost them and when it feels like boosting that. Because I'm not personally too sure when that wants to do it. Or like what might actually contribute to you getting, you know, more. I think the initial like launch of the short is more important than anything else, honestly. So maybe launching it at like 1 a.m. is not the best play, but that, or what I could do is upload them and schedule them for midday my time. That might be the best, like around like a lunchtime or something, when lots of people are like browsing through shorts. I don't imagine first thing in the morning too much, but probably like 10 a.m. like Pacific, because then it's like East Coast, a little bit of like, you know, middle. I don't know. It's tough to say. I don't really have like a good defining answer for that, right? So. But in all honesty, it's just cool to see that it could happen. Yeah, I might upload it and schedule them for later. So, like, I'll upload it tonight and then schedule it for a launch midday or about 10 a.m. tomorrow in my own time zone. Just see how it does, right? Right, do remind me before I head off today. Pardon me. Before I head off today, to watch your salmon cut. I have not done that yet. And I want to. This kind of goes without saying, by the way. If anyone is interested in video editing, but you don't have necessarily your own content to work with, just ask me. I will more than happily let you download previous streams if that's what you want to do. Or if you need to go through the clips or whatever and make like a montage or some shit, then I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm not saying this for you necessarily, Kerr, because I don't know if this is something you want to pursue. It's just sort of like a blanket.
Get up! I knew you'd help me. Gratifying. A dead trapper.
Oh, it's like the old style one.
My beloved says you're going the wrong way. Grenade. I need a little healing.
Oh, I was not going to get in there.
Beast must die. Take a tactic and a battle is over. Get out of my head.
Exactly, right?
Stairs. Ammo.
This thing doesn't even use ammo, it's just using my brain magic power.
Alright, you're here. Get the ascender in position.
Funny you ask!
I think it's time to kill you. Grenade for great and bloody work.
You've got incoming. Work together to hold them off.
Is that a trapper? I don't think it's there now. Reaching into the wall! Enthusiastic, I suppose, zealot. I'm to
Oh,
die.
that actually hurt a
I
lot.
will make it count. You must heal, siblings.
Well, I'm not necessarily like looking for like a crazy amount of editors or anything. I was just wondering if like anything on stream could be turned into like a playthrough or something, right?
Look out! Rage out! Hostiles are charging!
I'm pretty sure it's a zealot. Fuck! I can't take this beating. There's definitely a zealot on my team, and I think that's who's saying that stuff.
Pride may presage. Through this hand. Keep up the pace.
They're very like for the emperor type people and consider everybody to be a big buddy.
You are not a fit specimen, Landing.
I'll take you.
Ranger dead, our duty is done! Death! The only answer to this profane life!
Oh my god, he's still alive. Oh. Oh, okay. I think that warp ability is like a one-shot almost.
Initiating crowd control!
Scream, it's
Engaging war protocols! Hold it
Leave me alone.
Oh, fuck. Definitely way too much shit there for me. I kind of think the staff is cool. I think my weapon is not. Like my melee weapon. Its ability is relatively low.
Refuse sanctioned!
Either that or I might just be under geared
We
for
will
fighting
show
too
these
much of this shit and
heretics
I'm
the
just getting
might of the
ballsy.
beneficent emperor.
And not necessarily
My
geared in a
beloved
sense
really
of...
isn't so keen on these vulgar displays,
Yeah, you know.
you know? All blows like a zealot's mind.
Take this ammo, sibling!
Rex shotgunner!
Enforcer station inside. Head on inside.
Oh, buzzing! Buzzing!
I mean, honestly, zealots are very interesting to listen to because they just do not care. Why didn't that guy grab any heals?
You're looking for the blocks. Ironically enough, you target
That guy's got a
used in a
chainsaw.
British bolt hole.
Excessive force authorized!
What's up, gamers? This looks like a bit of a boss room.
There is no agenda.
Life in the high city is hard, but it means something. We are
It's
all
definitely-
striving for him on Terra.
They always
I'm not actually sure if like my video card is just not up to the task or what.
inside and yeesh.
Oh, this is in my purple health.
We can't come back if we continue.
Heretics! Be judged!
Gotta hit level 5, see if we get any trade or something. Get the fuck away from me.
Embrace your death! You need to group up!
This fucking bot's like jittery.
You're on the wrong floor. Find the elevator sharply.
This guy's got a fucking flamethrower, that's sick.
Another ranger dead!
But the golden throne. What's that, man?
Leave a punch from your plumber!
Can't miss, won't miss.
Yeah, at least somebody's on
Compellingly
it.
Anyone need a grenade?
It sure as fuck wasn't me.
Beneficent Emperor, deliver us!
I concur with the sentiment.
Ready in crowd control!
Old waffle juice. For
Eliminating
the life of man.
Emperor, guide me! Please!
This guy's just going for it, man. Fucking die!
Precision fire underway!
Grenade!
A lot of grenades, though. Cool, more crafting materials. Those are all shared, by the way, so as long as somebody finds them, we all get them, which is nice.
Eliminating Alpha target! There's the elevator!
I'm literally
Clearing your
upset
grip
on
key!
that.
Tell us, Explicator! Did you grow up in one of these blocks?
I fought to stay in the cartel's good graces. Let's leave it at that.
Alright, we're getting near the final
options
event
for
of this
Obi-Wan.
map, I'm pretty sure. I really do wish this game ran like a hint nicer.
Oh, look! Fresh meat for the grinder! Section redacted target confirmed. Go to work! Fire!
Oh, he's gonna listen to that.
Such power!
Stand your ground! Still stands! Impossible!
I have to claim that.
SG-220 combat
Oh, he broke my entire fucking shield, brother.
You have been shot! Face judgment, abomination! It's not overkill, is it?
Calling the wall!
Send him to death! Ouch. Oh, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Fucking block, bitches!
On this occasion, see you seated my judgment.
Give me that hit. Oh, damn, that was sick.
Target neutralized! Good work. Rousey, get him out.
Hell yeah, join in.
Excessive force authorized!
Oh, will you now?
Bastion 220 engaged!
Easy peasy. That a dude, though, is definitely carrying the team pretty good. That fucking zealot was chopping him up. The zealot preacher and the other person on our team was the other psych. Uh-oh. What has happened? I don't remember if it's at level 5 that we get our first trait to choose, because that is pretty important to building up the character, that's for sure. Ooh. Sounds kind of cool. Oh yeah, so we get our first feat now. Cha-chings! And a new infantry auto. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the Psyker staff. Now that I understand the sword, I'm a little less like, no, this is kind of shit. I get it now. You basically put some of your brain juice into the sword and it insta drops something, whatever the first thing is that you hit. So it's almost like useful for you to take on some of the special ones. Hell yeah, we got a piece of gear. Cool, now we can be still kind of half fucked up. We didn't get any pants. Wait, do I have pants? Look like I did. Oh, no, it's unlocked. No pants. Okay, replenish 30% toughness over 5 seconds on gaining warp charge. That's kind of sick. Replenish 50% toughness when you kill an enemy with a warp attack. Also very useful. Replenish 5% toughness for each 10% of peril quelled. Okay. So these are all... Yeah, these are all very good. But I think this is the best one. This just makes you really tanky. Like, warp attacks are useful, but it only counts if you have warp items, right? So, like the staff, the sword, and the ability. But this, you gain warp charges every time you kill something with the warp ability. So if you do it properly, you can basically replenish your entire toughness bar over 5 seconds, which is pretty nice. Oh, okay, here you go. So warp siphon. So that's how it triggers it. So yeah, I mean, like, there's going to be a lot more options for us to look on later as we kind of level up the character some more. So I don't actually, now that I think about it, if I only gain warp charges off of brain burst kills. Maybe not then. This might actually be better then. I know I don't like the auto pistol, the shredder pistol. It's not my favorite. I would have happier gone back to the first gun we got. Let's go see if we can pick up a dueling sword, though. That might be cool. I definitely went the wrong way, though.
How may this humble
See if we
unit
got one.
assist you?
133 dueling sword. It has a special melee attack. It doesn't say necessarily what. B. What is it? Okay, so fast attacks, heavy attacks are... So it's definitely more built for single target. Yeah, it's 100% like more of a single target weapon, which I don't know if I like that. I haven't looked at this though. Do we get cleaves on this? Oh, not really. So maybe we should try that. Ah, fuck it. It can't hurt anyone to try it, right? Or do we do axes? They're all one target, so that's not worth it. Push your tweet. All single target. Very fast attack. Okay, so I think actually we'll try the dueling sword. It is stronger technically, so.
Processing.
An infantry las gun. What are our other options right now? Let's see. Infantry autogun, heavy pistol, shredder, las gun, autogun, staff, infantry autogun. Keep my cat's name out of your fucking mouth. What is happening there? Okay, so the infantry autogun is the newest one. So I think autoguns shoot kinetic bullets, and for obvious reasons, the las gun are, yeah, so on and so forth. But they seem to be stronger variants, essentially. So I think they do relatively the same thing. It's just the variant changes.
End sequence. Begin new operation.
Ooh, I can do stage 3 now, but we'll continue with 2s.
It's becoming rather clear the
Well, it's easier to fuck your shit up than sit there and get no response for hours on end.
Always spreads. Your job is to get inside archival cigarettes
got an Ogren.
and ferret out whatever actionable intel you can. Once you're in the deep archives, bring me back something nice. Something I can use.
Alright, whereabouts are we?
This way.
The sniper is gone! Beware! Gunner!
Fucking gunners are onto him.
Follow me, and I will guide your way! Ammo!
Multiple doggies?
This route's correct!
Multiple dogs.
Engaging warp protocols!
Okay, bye.
Colleagues, I find the tech priest challenging. Count that body of cogs and pistons even be called human.
Do a metal parts itch? Mine does.
Pull your team together now!
Didn't like
We
that.
can tend our wounds
You'll
here.
proceed through the substack. Open the gate, but be ready for an alarm.
A grenade! There for the taking!
Let's hit the button.
Good shot.
We push forward through the blood and guts.
Excessive rolls authorized! Ranger neutralized!
Someone's getting on my ass.
You sanction! Top flavor eliminated!
Reduce that a bit.
Reaching into the wall!
Getting chopped up, baby.
Need more ammo!
The what? The Overwatch thing? I don't care anymore. They took away the replayability stuff in the skill trees that everyone was looking forward to. I don't trust them with anything anymore. I'm not doing anything Blizzard. They have betrayed my trust. Fuck, why did what even hit me?
The hound is no more! Right ahead! The ranger is dead! You leave me no choice! The ranger is slain! Maybe I'll make for 4 tactics!
Fuck, there's so many. Oh, that's a bad sound. Oh, fuck!
The enemy is over there! Hostile incoming!
Oh, I saw that you bought it.
Initiating crowd control!
Yeah, those guys are mean. They just pick you up, beat you a bunch, and then throw you away. Just engage in the lockdown.
Reaching the Aetherium! I see a top flamer!
Fucking where?
You shot me, brute! Die, Connor! Calling the war!
Why do guys just look at sick? Oh, here. Bomb! fuck out of the fire! That ain't friendly.
A successful termination.
Oh, I hear the bad ones.
Ready yourself. Another slain ranger.
If you shut off the alarm, you can continue deeper into the
Oh.
archive.
Damn, that was not like a small beat. A lot of shit to cut through, especially on Grimoires. Any Phasmo today? Probably not. I'm gonna play this for a little bit and then
Bleeding out.
move on. I shouldn't take it.
A moment. I'm reloading.
Oh, fuck.
Initiating crowd control. Ammo.
Press on to the deep archive and let's get this done.
Excessive force authorized. Grenade. Stupid, but efficient.
You should see me when I'm angry.
Reaching into the wall. He provides the means of death unto his servant.
The ghosts are saved? I don't know. I don't know if the ghosts matter at that point.
Engaging with predators.
Good though.
Dire need of ammunition.
Oh,
Put him in, no choice.
why so many dogs?
Done. This archivum feels like a fortress.
We build things to last, and services keep them running. It's part of what makes us strong.
Your race was not enough.
So sad, dude.
Raise the ammo. Magnificent. Ammunition.
We'll take that.
Ammo.
God, you're just barely dodging. Goodbye, Mr. Rager.
That's the Emperor. It is silent.
I've lost more blood than this.
Ammo. How gratifying. Ammo is here.
Any got eyes on power.
Elegant headshots.
Mean ass dogs. Holy.
There's no blood then. Seems ideal.
Oh,
Waste no tears of dead cycle.
fuck.
Emperor, why have you forsaken me? Engaging war protocols.
I got absolutely fucking slaughtered there. That Grimoire absolutely fucked me. I didn't even realize I was on my last tick. That's the worst part. I think I had medical
This
supplies
is
too.
rechargeable.
I am being held against my will, yes. Good. They got me in jail. Can I mark those dudes? They're not too far. Oh, this guy's going for it, though. I don't think he realizes there's a bunch of shotguns there. Why are you staring at the floor? Dude, you're gonna end up dying.
Get on, Sparkhead!
A generous colleague.
Come on, Sparkhead!
The portion of run, though, I was like, I'm gonna get back up at some point.
We've neutralized the hound.
Ugh. Pretty sure there's a sniper somewhere now. Oh, see.
The cacophony of minds. A hold. We are ready.
I'm gonna end up dying again, I can feel it.
Beware. A hold. Even the Alfreds have decided to holy work.
I'm gonna get fucking caught again. I don't know why he ran back. Fuck! Well, no, it's just like, go help that guy, but like our Ogren dude just like ran all the way back there, and I don't know why. I'm trying to figure that one out. He's on a mission to be a pain in the ass.
This way's too dark to walk alone.
Dude, why? Why are you still back there?
I want everyone together before I update the
I don't understand. What are you standing there waiting for?
A hound devours the Ogren.
Like, the Grimoire is gone. I died with it because you put it on a bot. And I had to spawn in on it.
Hound.
Put this on with! This way is right!
The hound is dead.
Jesus Christ. See, this is why a lot of your bonuses are related to being close together. Dude, there's no way you're not picking it. Okay. A lot of the bonuses that you get in this game are reliant on you staying with your team. If you cannot do that, you are going to die. Like this guy is looking for everything under the sun, but you're not really going to need it. At least not at this low level.
You all need to be together. Group up.
If he gets chunked again, I'm fucking leaving him. I'm also thinking there's a fucking demon on the other side too, like an actual demon that I don't want to fight again.
Moving downwards. They call this the archive for a reason.
Flashbang. Help
Oh
me.
fuck.
I'm falling. Flashbang up the
Oh, what a fun way to lose everybody.
I see how it ends. requires you help!
Okay. Why are you getting him
Let
up?
me help!
Why are you getting him up? I had no health left, you fucking monkey. Boy, I hope my voice chat is not. Okay, thank God.
At last! It is done!
Ready back down.
I've just been reaming these guys out this entire time. It's like, and I'm in prison again because
Stays here!
but like if you watch this guy, so here's the thing, right?
It's malicious mind, Dalkin!
Here's the thing about this game. You can play up to a certain level where you're going to need to understand mechanics, but level 2 is going to start throwing more shit at you. If you can't even get through that without going down, then there's a problem. Because at 3, 4, and 5, this shit gets insane. But like, he's so slow about moving everything. Oh, and number 2, melee is a huge important piece of this game. If you fuck around too much with shooting, you're gonna run out of ammo before you know what to do. Melee is an extremely important part of this game. Blowing through all your ammo, if you're not a veteran, is a bad idea.
Raise the Emperor's beneficence! Ammunition! Hey!
Like, you need to prioritize. If you see another dude with a gun, that's when you pull out your gun. If there's another dude with a sword, you pull your sword. Oh, don't do it. God.
Good! Ammunition!
Munitions. Excellent. Get up, Starkhead. I'll stand with you.
Kind of you, brute. Initiating crowd control!
Up, Charlotte. The Emperor watches. No rations for shouting.
Eliminate that dog flamer! Plug reliably weapon! My weapon is empty!
Okay, we're doing better. I get to kill things again.
They are shooting!
There we
Who's on the saddle?
Armies won't be back! Break your banner! Breaching the Imperium! Ammo crate! Let it be so! Will it mean no choice?
go.
Bastion 220 engaged!
Where is he again?
Learn to aim, sibling! Warp you sanctioned!
Now we're just blowing heads up for fun.
Ammo!
Group up and let's get this finished.
I heard a flamer.
Good. The search can begin. Let your servo skull pin down your choice of scan target.
Associates! Drugs flavor! Threat neutralized!
Servo skull outpacing servant. Unacceptable.
The wood is deep!
I don't know what it is.
Hideous beauty! The beauty is neutralized. The fanatic seems to be hysterical. Life juice. Watch out! Gunner! Razor dead, our duty is done.
I think we lost our algorithm.
If you use the servo skull, I shall look to you for a replacement.
It looks like we do, yeah.
This is the primary search location. Deploy your auspices and remain alert with data points.
I've got the data! Eyes open! I hear a hound! Excessive force authorized! Hound lock! Efficient, Psyker! I grant you that!
What can I use it?
Eliminating Alpha target!
There's nothing more for you here. Search for new targets
Oh,
immediately.
for fuck's sakes. Why are you over here?
Our witch!
My sibling! Murdered!
Next scans are finished. Prospects capture efficiency. Attend to it.
Woo! So blown away.
We help our own, even when cluttish. Hostiles are sounding! Reaching into the wall!
That will be sufficient. Upload to the servo skull if so inclined.
He rages, man. That I'm telling you, that brute is on. He's on slow mode.
You have arrived. Commence prospect scan forthwith. That
Of course, none of them are moving towards the objective either, so they're all still way the fuck back there while I'm trying to catch up to this dude.
Enforcers! Don't leave comrades behind!
Oh, they're gonna kill me again. just wanted to catch up to the other dude who's doing the objective. But like, this player here is next level slow. This one doesn't do anything but other than stand on a heal pod and swing at shit and get caught and killed. And this guy's running so far ahead because he understands that the mission's going so shit right now. So he's given up on the other two. Probably me too at this point. But like, watching this dude play hurts my brain. This guy even DC'd and came back, so he must be with one of them.
Its pitiable existence is over! Demon!
The most painful fucking dude who plays this game.
I'm down! I'm obliged to aid you, fanatic. Thank you. Reaching the Empyrean!
They're also not grabbing me right now, which means if they go down again, they're probably dead. If this dude again is getting caught by a dog.
The beast is...
This is probably the most painful group that I've ever played with, because the Zealot's doing work, like he's playing to his strengths, but the Ogren is not at all, and the Psyker isn't at all either. No, because if I do that, I get a matchmaking penalty, because I did keep beating. And then I also don't get any of the money or anything that I need too, so... But these guys keep picking up grimoires and stuff, which they can't handle.
Adroitly neutralized! You leave me no choice! Ammunition expended! Excessive force outrageous troubles Persia no more! Neutralized! Come on! Up now! I... thank you.
Stop me now!
Alright, so I think we're just waiting for it to finish off his thing.
Reaching into the wall!
Back up top. I think this is one of the new ones, but I haven't seen this one yet.
Holding the wall!
Fucking why me? Haven't I been through enough shit? Oh, they're fucking trying.
Engaging all protocols! Magnificent Emperor, grant me your aid! We are outnumbered! Deploy explosives! I fear my journey is close to its end!
Ah. Jesus Christ! That's fine. We got to level 6. That's what matters. Quick draw. We got a snub revolver. Okay. Combat axe. Okay, so that's a different one. It's a force sword. And that's the real reason why we stuck it out. Oh, man, they did not make that easy. You're not required to think, only act. Okay, well, that's probably why we've been having a rough time. These hints aren't helping me. Holy fucking holy. Okay, so we could... I think you can scrap them. Oh, that's probably why we didn't switch to this either. Which would have made us a bit stronger, but not by much.
I will assist.
Okay, so none of this has changed. Okay, so this is just a better warp sword, I think. Yeah, kind of looks like a dick. Acquire.
Processing.
I don't know. It does have like DLSS and stuff, and I have that turned on onto a balance level. I don't think it's set to auto. Auto would make it a lot easier to use, though. So I kind of wish they had that. Like I've got a lot of stuff turned on like high and like, you know, low, and it's been still pretty rough. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it. We could just set it to performance. That should probably help, actually. It might make it a little bit fuzzier, but... Oh, that might have been why I've been having such a rough time with that, actually. Because that feels way better all of a sudden.
Can I be of service?
Okay, so we'll try that out. What's our... You know, the wand is cool, but, like, I feel like... it's not as effective as just shooting something. Alright, let's do that one with anointments.
I can improve your armaments if motivated.
Consecrate.
The work
More melee
is
damage
complete.
against elites. That's not bad. It's a good start. We're not going to do any more to it, because they'll probably just get... So what I am curious, though, is you are right. There is an ability to sell shit off, so now I'm kind of like... how? Okay, hold X to barter. Oh, it just gives you money back. That's handy. And seeing as how we're still going to be flying through gear levels, let's just get a bunch of it back. Ta-da! Okay, we did get something new too, I think. Now we just need some actual pants. I could put the beta helmet on, but whatever. Let's see if there's like a basic pair of like black pants or something that's like 10K. I don't even care. We're running around in our prison garb with the helmet on. I wonder if this character needed it. Pants. That's a lot better. Let's just get the basic ones. They'll probably give me something else later on anyway. Be warned, it does play quite considerably different. Now we don't look like a full scrub anymore. Maybe we should start one from the beginning here. Okay, Vermintide has 4 characters that you play as. Each one has 3 subclasses that you can choose from. And you level each one up at the same time, depending on the character you play. All weapons are available. Subclasses? I don't know, it might be 4 or 5, I'm not sure. But base game is 3. There's 3 choices that you pick for each character. Each character has their own set of weapons that they are able to use. Some of them I think are shared, but most of them aren't. The idea is that you load into a Left 4 Dead-like mission of varying difficulty, similar to these ones, how they've got like 1 or 2 skulls or notches or whatever. And you try to complete it while finding grimoires and scriptures and stuff like that. That give you bonus XP and stuff for later. Each time you finish a map to completion, and not everyone loses, then you get a reward at the end. A mix of like item, chest, and XP for the character itself. But you do have to finish the mission in order to earn all of that stuff, same as this game. High intensity. Oh, that's probably why that was so difficult. What's this one? Yeah, I could do that. Let's do that.
It's becoming rather clear the Mobians are getting help from within Tertium.
Jesus, okay.
Heresy always spreads. Your job is to get inside archival Sycorax and ferret out whatever actionable intel you can. Once you're in the deep archives, bring me back something nice.
Really funny.
Something I can use.
Oh, it's this one. Also, your the item level attached to a lot of the gear in this game does actually mean something to the overall ability. It usually relates to how much damage you're doing and how much cut through you have. So, like, sometimes if you have a lower tier weapon, you will eventually run into the issue where you can't cut through entire bullets at the same time. Kind of, but it's not like you take more damage, it's just like based on how much you can realistically do to a player. very weird sword. I think that guy's a veteran. Oh, there's 3 veterans. Yeah, she has the same mechanic that the Cypher does in this game, where if you use too much of it, you get trouble.
Malicious mind darkened.
So you have to like manage how much you're actually allowed to cast without blowing yourself up. She can be a little suicide heavy at times.
Show me that holy ring. Dead and gone.
That's quieter. Maybe faster next time.
Who even is Grendel, do you reckon? I've never seen more than that hologram. The endless praying in a mystery card is getting old. I feel like I'm standing out in a maze.
Yeah, that freaking out.
Ammo! Healer! Now!
The deep archives are
Everybody else is full. Fuck it.
not done yet.
She does have abilities that kind of do that, yeah. But mostly it's about, like, overheating yourself to a point where, like, you just barely aren't blowing up, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, fuck. Like, all of a sudden you're just, like, blowing up.
Get back to that barrel!
That was my first character, too, actually, was playing the Ranger. She's got some really cool abilities.
Couldn't make out his dash! Now stay focused, soldier! First a minute! Assault! Impact!
Files out, associates. You die!
You're a dog.
Charging hound!
Fiery sword!
If you say so.
Yeah, she's like the Warhammer like type of elves. They're not exactly the kindest people.
The Ranger troubles Tertium no more!
Blast deal!
I wasn't expecting his head to blow up.
Ammo! Excessive force authorized!
They all had guns, so scary. Holy recoil, Batman!
Oh, blast deal!
Yeah, they don't have necessarily the personality of eating people kind of feeling, but cool.
Shooting at us!
Loading attacking armor! Kill confirmed!
Yeah, pretty much. Darktide is basically the Warhammer 40k version of Vermintide. And Vermintide's just the Warhammer fantasy version. So whatever floats your boat more so, I guess. But I will say this game still has a lot of optimization issues, and I'm not really sure if it's just because I'm streaming or... Because they could just be offloading a ton onto the GPU, and I'm using half of it.
Dominate the gunner!
Thank you. Get some healing!
Of the magnificent emperor!
Well, both games are very, like, they have both, right? Your range is supposed to help you with elites and dealing with further threats that are getting at you now. Well, melee is more meant for the lower so that you can, pardon me, save a lot of that ammo. Seen any more scriptures, so.
Scriptures! Get a grenade!
Oh, speak of the devil.
I'll have it!
The infantry gun's not too bad. It's very jumpy, but it's cool.
If the purser realizes how close her gouging of prices brings her to breaking the net.
Maybe she wants to haggle. I'd certainly like to see you try. It's definitely a seller's market.
I think we were at the door, no?
It's not my taste, but the camelid racing on Atoma is said to be superlative. Absolutely riveting.
Concentrate on the job, witch!
Pull your team together now!
I think the witch hunter does have like a dual pistol setup. Something like that.
You're in the deep archive, and not before time. Sending.
Focus! They are many!
Lovely kill!
Oh no.
That's a malefic
And the host's torment!
My companions have chosen a path of sameness.
Don't wander off!
Possessed heretic!
In here! Stop hitting armor!
I cannot rise without help.
Grenade now! Right!
Do not give in to
The beneficent emperor! Witness our deeds!
Bounty hunter? I think that's
Stairs! Omega! Something!
I'm pretty sure that's the witch hunter subclass.
Grenade thrown!
Environmental damage! Yeah. Victor had a couple freaky ass ones. So.
Gotta admit, this could be going worse! Step aside! Grenade prime!
Kill the gunner!
But, shot my teammate.
The enemy is embedded!
Pull me up!
See anything interesting?
Calling the wall!
His light will guide us, even into this darkness!
Bending a little bit. Get out of here.
Kill shot!
Here's the thing, though. Once you hit level 30 in one of them, you can pretty much do all the subclasses at level 32. That's gonna be hard.
It's dead now!
Magnificent Emperor! To run that strength! Struggle! Take me!
Some enforcers' methods are unsavory.
I played
Built on inhumanity.
I played the elf
Job
first.
not for the faint-hearted.
Better 1,000 innocents should burn than a single heretic's
And then I
free.
started playing Marcus, I'm pretty sure, after that.
Off-world associates may be unaware of Tertium's thriving liturgical drama scene. Very highly regarded across the sector. Saint Messalina is central, of course.
I want everyone together before I update the crypt key.
Well, I mean, as your first character, it's like, you want to pick something that's going to be fun for you, right?
Medicaid!
Good. The search can begin. Let your servo skull pin down your choice of scan target.
Engaging war protocols! Finally, justice
This
for
seems
its victims!
I'm gonna go with this team.
Will be separated!
There are answers in this place, but you will require your auspexes to find them. What are you waiting for?
Is there another one nearby?
Scan the target, as requested.
How are you gonna win without me? Oh, fresh shotgunner! Fresh up, ready to fight! Hurry up! I'm heretics.
The servo skull awaits your data. I await
Right.
your compliance. The Omnisire is not yet satisfied. Acquire new targets for scanning. Do not use
Too
my
bad.
servo
I think that'll still work. Oh, it did. Nice.
Sniper
So,
dead!
gonna kill my
Fight
friends.
the Emperor!
Yeah, I saw the new update for Steam. It looks really nice.
Zone reached. Auspex capture efficiency low. Attend to it.
Holy fuck.
Prepare for multiple hostiles!
The area contains no more secrets of interest. Upload your findings and proceed.
They were in my way! Hurrah, I didn't have my weapon now!
Continue your Auspex sweep. This location should provide more necessary data.
Watch it! There's you!
God is a mercy!
What's that? Let the Ragers roam free. They do a fuck ton of damage, brother.
Data hall is complete in this area. Upload your findings to the server slot.
Thank the Emperor! It is silent! I'm bleeding out!
Way too many on the backside. They fucked me up!
Thank
Oh
you.
god, there's a shotgunner right there.
Is that a med station? Terminate that beauty!
No swearing. Oh, you know what? Let's actually make that a legit thing. You catch me swearing, you just tell me. I gotta get better about not doing that. It's not even so much family friendly as much as like swearing is not grand.
It's dead now! An efficient domination!
You've uncovered plenty of leads. I'd wager there'd be some unhappy surprises in the future. Come on home.
Like I said, this stuff doesn't matter to them. What matters is everything else.
This way's too dark to walk alone. Pilgrims, a sniper!
Reaching into the wall!
The most unfriendly game I can think of is an old one called Hatred. Yeah, Mortal Kombat definitely takes the cake for like lore, but a game that you literally cannot play without basically being told no is a game called Hatred. Actually, Postal might be on there too, to be honest. I'm not sure. Hell yeah, we got the red pants! Yeah, I imagine that one being pretty bad too. I just know a few games that were like that are hard-nosed, right? That aren't just like rated adult for the sake of being adult because they are. Yeah, 100% it does. They're more like they're not as like generically as they are in this one, but they do have like skins and like armor slash item skins as well. Most of those are unlocked through the game though. There is a paid shop thing, but I think most of it can be unlocked if you get like legendaries and stuff, and then you can like pull the look of a legendary and apply it to other weapons essentially. But that's not everything in the game. Like some of it you can't. It's basically only the armor that can change. Otherwise, it's skins that will do bigger changes. And those are bought. Let's see. We want to put the red pants on. Welcome to the fucking bad guys. Oh, I kind of like that. That's cool. I like the idea of like covering the eyes up, but I'd rather not cover her eyes up. I'd rather do a hood or something, if anything. Like this to be perfect. Complete penance for the Emperor 1 requires 2 other penances to complete. It must be like mission completions or something. Or maybe like level up rewards.
What hole did they drag you?
Assistance is available.
Damn. That's expansive. 5K for a 169. What did I give me this time?
Concluded.
They gave me a shittier version of the same gun I'm using. 146.
What is your instruction?
Now we could always try the combat axe out, but I don't know much about it. Improve. Oh, strike down. Use the largest and hardest hitting attack designed to take out the toughest targets that might otherwise be untouchable. I think that's where this is coming from. And then we've got improved effectiveness against armored targets. And it's all single target damage, though. But strike down is good for elites. That's the only thing. Wait, this is a different type of force staff. That's interesting. Wait, do all these guns have alternate fires then? Oh, some of them have flashlights, bash. Okay, I think most guns probably won't have anything special about it, but... Alright, let's jump into another mission. What time is it? 12:30? I got time for one more, probably. We'll just do one more. Well, here's the thing, Kura. With that previous statement of his... A new stuff for your PC? Fuck, don't say that, because it's going to make me want to do it. Because I would like to get... Here's the funny thing. I'm deciding if I want to do a pre-built or not. I like building the PCs and shit, but...
Asleep or awake? Just stay alert, sibling.
Man, everyone keeps picking this mission.
Oh, grenade!
Ammo! My supplies were vexingly low.
Group up! You need to be together for this!
Oh, I thought you meant new computer components.
Ammo bucket, fill up.
You'll need your servo skull for the next part.
Medicaid station.
Get it deployed.
Adron here. Pay attention.
We don't...
Strike scan beginning.
Oh man, it's
Remain
expensive.
in close proximity. Find that servo skull. At once.
I've been like deciding whether or not I want to do a free build. And not for like...
Yes, this is the scan location. You will require your auspexes to track down our quarry.
I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Like, I've always been like skeptical of free builds, but... I
Scan
don't
the
know.
target, as requested.
A genuine question. What do you guys feel? What is your guys' opinion on pre-built like tower PCs?
To the servo skull.
Because I would like to, not necessarily for any other reason than basically I want to do 2 stream setup would be the main reason once the new house is in effect, and then I won't be able to also buy a new PC or do anything like that once the house is bought. So I'm kind of like trying to think ahead now. In order to kind of like future-proof, because I'm not going to be able to do a PC build for a long time after I get the house done. Is my main concern. See, normally I'd agree with you if it didn't seem that way anymore. That's the thing. Like some of the deals you get will come with like a 4070 and other things about it. But this is my opinion, like, that's why I'm getting opinions on it, right? Because I don't know, because I've always built my own, too. The only time we ever had pre-builts is when my parents bought the computers and didn't know how to build them, but I do know. So I don't know if that's actually, like, cheaper.
Stayed with me.
You have arrived. Commence Auspex scan forthwith. That means now.
And it's not like this PC's bad or anything. It's just like having a 2 PC setup so that I can run servers on this machine and also do, like I mentioned before, a 2-stream PC setup. I could. I'm just curious if anyone else has done it. Not necessarily saying that yes one way or another. It's just I feel like by now pre-builds must have something going for them that people still go for. Because we live in a world where a wealth of information is like constantly available. So realistically. Or he could not. Okay, I'll look into that in a minute. That's fair. I'll take a look at it. Maybe some balancing after.
Holding the wall!
I'm not trying to. I don't think so. I don't know. It's pretty hard to break something in the PC unless you really fuck up, though, I would think.
I concur! Ammo break! Beast neutralized!
honestly, the
Good work. Once we pick through that data with your
I wish that were the case, but like my games will run fine if I'm not streaming. It's currently the GPU offloaded streaming, plus a lot of games are starting to utilize more GPU processing power, and I can't really dump my processor as part of that.
We killed the bomber!
Well, you know what? It might actually be worth looking into too, right? It might be worth switching my offload of my encoding onto this. If I change my stream to work off my CPU instead of my GPU, we might be okay.
Engaging warp protocols!
That overage progresses!
It is. The CPU definitely is like the weakest link right now. But at the same time, not every game is bombing it either, right? That's the other thing. Damn, I didn't even make it to level 8, fuck. Oh, got a dagger. Hey, it might be cool. We'll try it. Well, here's the thing. If I go to upgrade the CPU, I don't remember what socket the motherboard takes. Which also means I've never done a BIOS update. I don't know how to do that. I'm assuming it's probably as simple as plugging in a USB into the back of it. I'm hoping. But I'm assuming these newer CPUs require that. And that was like the biggest upgrade I have to make is just changing out the CPU. And like you said, I definitely should just invest in more space. But I also don't have an M2 slot, so... Well, you have to. If you want to do like newer technology CPUs, it's important that you update your BIOS because sometimes they change things in the actual like BIOS in order to allow for those newer GPUs to work properly. That's assuming that they have the socket types that run those as well, right?
How may I assist?
But like I said, I also don't have the ability.
Glad you're not
Yeah.
watching my back.
Okay, I update everything that is supposed to be updated on a regular. No, it's not, David. It's never been an issue. The reason why things are getting more expensive on the taxing on the machine, it's due to poor optimization. Yeah, the motherboard does have a slot on the USB side. I've just never done it. That's all I'm saying. I have multiple things working always, essentially. It's not as simple as just like... Okay, before we get into this debate again, and you're gonna like get pissy with me on this, because I know this is where it's gonna go. Yes, there is a certain amount of software that you can run on a machine before it's gonna start kind of bogging down. It's always been the case, and I understand that. But in order to continue streaming, in order to keep recording, in order to keep doing that stuff, it has to be able to multitask that stuff. And it's not ever going to go away just because, oh, well, I don't want to run it anymore. And yeah, of course, if I'm not making money off of streaming, why do it? Because it's fucking fun. Like, it's not like I put money into a computer to sit here and be like, ah, well, I'm not making money on my computer, so I shouldn't have it. That doesn't make sense. I enjoy streaming because it's fun for me. So why wouldn't I put more money into it? It's something I like doing, and getting new computers and building new ones is fun too. I don't see the problem here. And I'm going to be buying a house soon, and I'm not going to have these options for close to 5 years after I do that. So this is why I'm trying to like think about it now before things get out of hand. Because there's going to be a certain point where like I can't afford the fucking $400-$500 GPU, because that's going to be like months of either, or doing like weeks of overtime, or waiting months for savings to like be able to do that, and it's not going to happen. It's not that I have to do that upgrade now, right? Like, I don't think I have to make that upgrade now. It's the fact that I'm not going to have the opportunity to make that upgrade later down the road. I basically have like a 3-month window right now to kind of like buy things that I sort of want or need. Well, not even need. That's a whole nother savings thing. But the stuff that I want, because I'm not going to be able to after that. It's going to be basically paycheck to paycheck, getting ready to pay mortgage fees and all this other stuff off for a while. Like, I'm not going to have that option to just blow some money on like new M2s and stuff like that. Like, this whole house business is going to be a pretty big deal, and it's going to kill a lot of the stuff that I would tend to do now versus otherwise. Yeah, but there's also the benefit of doing a 2 PC setup too, right? That's kind of why I was considering it. The pre-built would be the new machine, just so that way if there are any deals on pre-builts for those components, and making that choice now rather than later, then it'd be okay. But I don't know, right? That's kind of why I brought it up, because we're all fucking bunch of gaming nerds and stuff, and everyone's got their own opinions on stuff, and I'm not against hearing that. It's just I also don't want to be told that I'm wrong for having an opinion as to what to do. That's all. So I genuinely think that, yeah, while there is like a lot of like, David, you're not wrong. Sorry, I don't mean to say that. It's just you always, in my head, when I read your text, for some reason it's very matter of fact, and it always bothers me a little bit. I don't know why I read it that way, but I do. Uh, why are you gonna upgrade and buy shit when you want to spend a shitload of money on a house? Because this is money that I can use right now before that kicks in. That's the thing. Like, I still want to have my own space. I would like to own the house. I would like to work on the house after it's in my possession. I don't know how much work I'm gonna have to put into it. I don't own a house right now. But what I know is that once I do have that, the money's going to go towards that and not this desk or computer anymore. That's sort of what I'm getting at. Like, my priorities are going to change royally after that. So it really depends. Like, do I make those changes now before all of any money that I'm going to get towards this stuff? It's not. It's going to stop. It's not going towards gaming anymore. And that's sort of like the honest to God truth of that whole thing. It's like, after that kind of comes up, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be buying new games frequently. It's going to be like, okay, I'm going to get like 1 or 2, maybe a year instead, depending on how much they cost and how much they're going for. I've been thinking about this, man. It's not like a small decision. That's why I'm like looking at this stuff now before I can't. That's all. That's all I'm kind of looking at. Yeah, that's sort of the other thing too, right? Like, I've built 2 computers. Well, more than that now, but 2 computers for myself. My first one was a royal fuck up. There were so many bad things that I did in that PC that I'm not proud of. This one is far fucking better. By a long shot, it's far fucking better. But you know what? Maybe there is a point to probably wiping out the drive too. I think that might be my next best bet here, is just wiping the PC. I'll get the external loaded back on and keep all the backups like I usually do, and then wipe the drive out. I usually just do like a full copy of like my user files and stuff like that, and then keep that on backup for whatever year that I did it on. So that could be an answer too. Just trying to get like everything back up in check. Anyway, yeah, like that this is where my head's at right now, because I would like to have this stuff before I move too, so that I can play around with it and get it working and understand how it all works together, right? And then after that's kind of all said and done, and we're finally at a point where it doesn't matter anymore. I don't know. It's just like I don't know how to kind of explain what it's kind of going through my head right now, but these changes are coming in probably about 3 months, right? That's when I'll have like an official number that I can work with on the house side of things. I'll know what I owe each month and what it's going to look like, and I'll know how much I can actually save and spend, right? Like I don't know what that looks like until I actually have the house under my belt. But I'm just foreseeing a future where it's like, okay, like I can keep streaming and I can keep streaming with the stuff that I do own, but it's not going to change after that. Like I won't be able to own that stuff anymore. It depends, right? Like I don't know if like just making that small upgrade of like a motherboard change and because if I do the motherboard change, I might have to change the RAM out too, depending on what socket type I want to go with. Because I'd rather have a stronger CPU, but there's still a few things I can do to make this one kind of come back from where it's at right now. Because there is a lot of shit running constantly, and God knows how bad like the organization of the files have gotten. But like prime example right now, while I'm sitting here talking to you guys, the GPU is currently running at 30%, 35%. It's a mix of the encoding and decoding. I believe so, yeah, it's CDR4. It's doing a mix of encoding and decoding based on what's happening on like the actual stream itself, and it's already 25%. No, I understand what you're getting at, David, but like the who I am doesn't change when the house kind of comes into play. I already do not want to have a TV in the living room. I'm not into that because it never gets used anyway. I would rather just have like a nice space for like board games and letting people kind of come over and do stuff. The kitchen hopefully isn't a terrible mess, but I'm willing to use pretty much whatever it comes with for the start. And plus, I'm already gonna have 2 couches. I'm already getting 2 and taking on a lot of other people's like kind of stuff that they're willing to offer up from the family. So I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I don't know, guys. Like, I'm just talking out loud here, and I'm not necessarily like saying this is what I'm going to do or what is like the best way of doing it. This is just what's been floating through my head as of late. Because it is finally getting closer to the time that I can start looking and maybe actually put some shit onto a house. Because this matters to me more than anything right now. It's like my current fucking goal is that, right? And that's what leads me on to like the next goal of like losing all this fucking weight, and then when that's done I can move on to the next thing. Like it's how I want to operate. I don't want to like stress out over this stuff. I just would rather like keep up with hobbies that I enjoy and do the stuff that I like. So and also yeah, and just to kind of clarify, like Having two PCs isn't the end of the world to begin with, considering what I know how to network on them as well, and doing like media servers and stuff, and keeping one like kind of constantly on low power. That would be like the best thing I could do for it. But I don't know. It's just like basically turning the stuff that I want into the things I need, I guess. I don't know. There's lots to consider. Again, I can't do a new M2. I've like I mentioned before, my motherboard doesn't have one, so it's all SSDs. Like I told you, this is not state of the art. This PC is pushing 5 years old now. The only thing that's changed inside of it is the GPU. That's it. Well, that's just I don't think I did. Like I don't think it does. I'll double check. I think it's got like an 8 slot for like networking cards and shit, but I don't think it's got another 16. Where the fuck is it? I would just look through the window, but it's on the other side and pressed up against the wall, and I'm not moving it right now. I can't fucking find it. No, it's the system information. Doesn't it say on here what this is? Oh, here it is. I was like, where the fuck is it? I can't find it. Do those M2 drives actually need them? Do they need like a 16 or no? Okay, there is 2. I'm just dumb. I've never looked into M2s because I figured it just wasn't going to work with this thing. Wait, what? Where is it? No. Apparently it has an M2 slot, but I don't see where it is. Oh, fuck, it's right there. That's fucking tiny. I had no idea. All right, let's go look at some M2s real quick. No, it's not the back of the motherboard. It's up front of the. There's like a little socket on the top right. I thought they were on the bottom usually. That's why I'm confused. All right, gamers, time to teach Jake what the fuck's going on. So, do I want an M2 SSD, or what's the difference between like an NVMe and an SSD? Get the 4-digit number. What are you talking about? 4-digit number for what? Oh. Okay, well, see, I'm far behind on this shit, so I don't know. Hang on, I gotta turn this on. 4-digit is like the generation / size. Well, I have the motherboard specs. Is there something on here I should be looking at in order to figure out what actually sockets in there? Yeah, I see that. Form factor, no. Audio ports, yeah, we already know about those. It just says M2 slot 1. Doesn't say if there's any like type associated with it. Anyway, here, I'll send this to you, David, and then you can take a look. Or maybe Discord could just not work. That could also be an option. This also means that the socket type might actually be effective too. So it's an 1151. I don't know necessarily. So 1 terabyte. Well, I'd like to go 2 if I can. Oh, they can't see that, and you know it. Well, this might be good. Maybe this is maybe collective hive mind can help me build this up a little bit then, and we can get something better. I still would like to replace the CPU, I think, as well, and maybe put in another 2 sticks of 16 so I can have 32 gigs of RAM as well, because I think I'm still on 16. Maybe this is it. Maybe just doing some upgrades and then do like a full fucking system wipe. We'll be in a good spot. I think you guys are right. You can have 2 different types of RAM sticks as long as they're in like their dual channel slots, right? Like you can have 2 different types without too much of an issue, or it would be better to buy 2 of the same thing again. I've never been sure about that. Crucial M2. Buy all matching. So would I have to do like a fucking 32 gig buy then? That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot to throw in there, considering it's only good for... I don't know. Okay, so what does our motherboard actually support then? So we've got... I don't have any USB-C ports, which kind of sucks ass. I would like to have at least one. But I have one on the back of the video card somehow. I've used that. Okay, fair enough. So it says memory channel is dual. Does that mean that you'd be like one set is dual and then another set is dual channel then, essentially? I think that's how that works, yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. You have the same case as me? No, this is a generation behind. Remember, this PC is probably pushing like close to 5 years. So it's in need of some love. Yeah, no, I understand that part. I'm just saying, like, it says the memory channel is dual, and I didn't know if that meant that you can only have like 2 sticks working in that dual channel, or if you could have like 4 sticks working in sets of 2. If that is the case, then that's good. But I guess we'll go look at Amazon. I really fucking hate Amazon though, a lot, but that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna go on Memory Express first and just see if they've got something going on, because they at least deliver shit nice and packed and fuck Jeffrey. Yeah, exactly. Jeffrey Bezos. I was gonna turn music on while we do this. I only have a little bit of time, so hopefully we don't spend too much looking this stuff up. Okay. I was originally looking at pre-builts through Memory Express because some of them were on sale, and it kind of got me thinking about what I should do. So I'm happy you guys are turning me away from that, because I think... Oh, your video. Yeah, that's true. We'll do that too. And I still have to upload. Okay, question. Because I just noticed this. Okay, this song is like oddly creepy as fuck. Hang on. Okay. So if my PCI gen is Gen 3, okay. Wait, what's a PCI X1? Oh, never mind. I see what that is. Okay, so the PCI generation is Gen 3. If you go for a PC, like an M2 and try to, that it's only good for PCI 4, is that gonna fuck it up? Or does it just slow it down a bit? I don't know. This is a weird one. This is the part that I've been concerned about. What slows it down? Okay, so it's not the end of the world. So I should still be able to do what I want. Well, I don't really need two terabytes. I think 1 terabyte should be enough. Oh, I see. I don't even know what they're at now. Okay, so it's 160 for the Samsung one at 2 terabytes. Well, I don't need necessarily 2 terabytes. I'm willing to spend the money on that. Oh, okay, that's the one I'm basically looking at here, is this one. So I'm assuming that's like basically it. Alright, cool. Definitely do that. Let's look at some RAM. I like Memory Express because it's based out of Canada, and they actually ship stuff with styrofoam, and or sorry, not styrofoam, but like properly ship things. So I've ordered from here a couple times. I actually do like them. I've been to their warehouse in Vancouver as well, and they're nice people. They know what they're doing. I have no idea. Newegg, it's always been thrown around. I don't know what to think about it, so. That's fair. Well, we're just gonna look around, right? So there is this. Oh wait, what's this one? 18 dual channel? Wait, 36 dual channel? I don't know what this is. This is only 16 gigs. Oh, no, it's 32. I know I'm looking for like a good clock speed here, right? That's like the big thing. What does this CL20 mean? I don't know what this is. I understand like the megahertz and shit, but I don't understand the CL. Unless it's like a Corsair thing. CL36. I mean, this would just like straight up replace what I have. CS latency 36. That doesn't tell me what that means though. Wait, this is 5? Oh, it is 5. Okay, never mind. We don't want to look at that. I thought it was 4, but it's not. Well, this is kind of looking like the winner to me right now for the $93, just because I know Corsair isn't awful. For the 3600 clock speed, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, let's just add that in there. Display bestsellers. That's fine. Like, I'd like to go to 32 gigs because I feel like it's going to be necessary. I tried called to explain. You tried to call me? Well, I wouldn't have heard it.
Hello?
Lay it on me, Chief.
Okay. So basically, CL timing is a combination of like 4 different numbers. CL is like the one that everyone represents. The other 3 are like hidden most of the time, and it's kind of like the combination. But the lower, the better. So like CL 15 is good, but the CL like 36 is shit.
Oh,
like it's not worth it all. There's also like a cheap way of making RAM that they've done, and it's hard to explain, but like they basically just put everything on one side of the stick of RAM, which is not good. Whereas kind of like that dual channel, they put it on both sides of the stick of RAM, which is good.
So they make one really good and the other one really shit in order to reduce the cost.
Yeah,
but that's only for non-dual channel stuff, right?
In theory, yeah.
Okay.
Crucible is a really good RAM company. They're like really good.
Crucible?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see if I can pop that up somehow.
But yeah, you need like low CL, high megahertz, and then it should be called like an XMP profile or something. They might be like XMP.
Well, here's the thing,
certified.
I'm on a mid-tier case, and there's no like aftermarket fans in there either. So like overclocking isn't really in the books either. Just so we're clear.
Well, overclocking RAM is hella different. It's weird.
Well, that's fine, but I'm just letting you know I can't like generate too much like crazy amount of heat without putting some extra fans in or something, and I don't even know where to mount those fucking things right now. So.
Well, I mean, if there is an extra mounting spot, just throwing in like any cheap fan would.
I don't think there is right now. I think I've only got the one on the top and back primarily, and those are both. They could be replaced if needed, necessary, but.
Yeah, because if they're on like DC, then they're shit. But if they're like PMW, whatever the difference is, that would help a lot.
Well, none of the computers ever really had an issue with like heat necessarily. I think it's just bogged down by a bunch of other shit. Okay, I don't know if you're still able to see this. So there's a 32 gig DDR4 CL16. That's 3200 megahertz. That's pretty decent then.
Yeah, I think those are kind of like what I have. I can't see, but that's pretty close.
All right, that's just like the Corsair Vengeance stuff. I don't see that brand.
Yeah, yeah. So the Corsair Vengeance ones are like second, and they're more gamer.
Yeah,
I guess.
They're more gamer.
I don't know how to explain that.
No, that's fine. That's why it makes sense. That's the big thing. So we have the. Yeah, that's the big thing. Okay, the only other thing we were
they're the golden childs.
CPU.
Oh yeah, and you have a 1151 socket, so you can do anything with those.
Yeah. So the M2, were you mentioning that the M2 had to be something specific, or no?
Yeah, there's your motherboard has it's like the standard set of chips where it's 2242. 2260 and 2280 and 22110. Basically just the size And that's basically all the standard
Okay,
ones.
so
So that
2280. So there we go. We're good.
yeah, it's pretty much just where the screw goes to punch it in. Like it's
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's just like that's it.
I'm getting learnt right now. Okay, hang on.
Hey man, this is what I've been spending a lot of time on.
I
love
think
this
you've done
shit.
your research on this stuff more than I have. I honestly feel like I'm behind at this point. There was a point where I was with it, and now it's gone. Let's see.
You could school me on a Windows 98 computer for sure, but
Oh shit, why can't I find my socket type on the side?
be on another. Just like run away.
Well, I'm assuming I don't want to go Core i9, maybe Core i7, because I still like the multi-threading stuff of that.
But like that's the other thing with streaming is like I'm pretty sure almost everybody fucking clocks.
Okay, but here's what I do know about a lot of like high-end streamers per se, is that they will offload that to another PC and make it do CPU-based encoding rather than GPU encoding. If I can achieve that without fucking up my game, because that's what usually is like the kicker here, then I will do that instead, so that I can just get the fucking GPU to do whatever it needs to do. But I am offloading
if you're gonna do
right now.
If you're gonna do CPU, you have to overclock. Otherwise, you're just like I don't know, you're just so underpowered for it to just multitask, especially on an Intel. Okay, this might get really loud.
I didn't hear anything, but okay.
But if you want some RAM, I can just steal some from work. I'm sure they aren't using them in the billions of piles of servers I just walked through.
Here's the thing, Jen, is I probably actually still could overclock. And the reason being is I've got a full heat pipe system. And if I replace this, then it's basically going to go back on top of that. And I think it's an 8. I think it might be an 8 heat pipe. So, like, it's not a shitty, like, it's not like the one that comes with the Intel stuff, basically. It's a genuine, like, good one.
Yeah. I mean, I personally don't like water cooling.
I think
it's too much of a hassle. Like, the Noctua stuff is so fucking good.
That's what I have.
Like, I'm AMD.
I have the
AMD Noctua fucking clocked out my wazoo. And that thing is, like, maybe hitting 70 degrees.
Yeah, that's about as high as mine's ever seen, too, to be honest, is about 70 degrees. And that's in, like, the medium case size form factor, too.
Yeah, and like, yeah. So you should. I think you should look at a. I don't know what gens of Intel. Like that's where I lose the most because I gave up on Intel. I was like, it's a 7th gen man. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Where is the socket type?
I think it's just the 1151. It should be like right.
I know, but I don't see it listed on here, which is bothering me. It should just be like a chipset, no? Oh, socket LGA 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's off the table then.
Yeah, LGA. You should pump that into what is the best LGA 1151 chip.
Well, I wish it would...
and someone will tell you.
Oh, I see. There's a socket type there. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Let's turn that off for a minute. They don't even have it in there. Okay, not all of them. Can I get more? Or maybe they just don't do the Core i7 that way? The fuck
Oh Jesus. Like, okay, yeah, you can get an i9 11900 KF for almost $500, and that shit looks beefy.
I didn't see which one you were referring to. Say it again. The i9 what?
Yeah, you can get a 12th gen i9. There's an i7 12th gen that hits up to 5 gigahertz, which is almost as good as me.
I don't think I need to do i9. I don't think I need to multi-process that fucking hard, because those ones are like 24 cores. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, this one's a 16 core.
Yeah. Hang on, let's take a look.
But like you're shooting, so you need that extra, I don't know, multitasking power.
This one goes up to 5.4. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Okay. No, it says LGA 1700. I don't know how to get this to not look at the stupid ones. But I'd like to keep it under the same window.
Bros, 8 cores, 16 threads. Facilitates gaming averages above 100 FPS. Cons, a little pricey. What the
So
fuck?
fucking much. Okay, hang on. Let's go Intel. Let's just turn off the
I need to learn about hyper-threading. That's something I don't know about.
Same chipset. Are you sure?
I'm done my patrol. I can no longer talk.
Oh, okay.
Pleasure doing business, gamers.
Pleasure doing business with you. Wait, that was my socket type, right? It was 1151? Yeah. See, like, it moves into the 1200, but it doesn't. Yeah, I can go as far as 9th gen. I can't go any higher than that. Which is what I have, is 9th gen. So I would have to do a full new motherboard, I think. Because I couldn't do LGA 1200. It wouldn't let me, I don't think. That would be... But it does make me wonder if that is going to be an issue. Because don't processors support certain amount of, like, PCI slots as well? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Yeah, but when I type this in, I don't know if you can put in... Like, it only says that it'll take a 9th gen, right? I don't think you can use a 1200. Yeah, they are different. They're electronically incompatible, so I would have to change up to get to the new stuff into an LGA 1200 socket at a minimum. That's the only downside. So maybe for now, just sticking with these two would be good enough. Yeah, I think you're right too. But yeah, this is a problem. The sockets are actually like different and where their like keying areas are. So I would have to do a full new motherboard in order to change out my CPU. So maybe what we would do then is just do these two for now and get these in the system so that we have access to them. And then when it's time to actually, yeah, I figured that might be the case. I mean, like I said, the PC's pushing almost 5 years old now, right? So it's time. The only thing that's like only maybe 2 years old is the 2070. And it honestly does do a good job. I think it's just being limited by so much other shit in my computer right now. And I think it needs to get some help. It needs new brothers. Because it should be more than capable of handling most shit at a better rate. Because like I said, we look at this right now. And we go under the performance and take a look. Like, the CPU is not being used that much, except for a little bit. I am limited, yeah, exactly. But like for 3D and video encode happening at the same time, it's simply because... Actually, I wonder, does this actually help it? No. So the thing is, though, I'm at a 9700, and I don't know how much higher I would be willing to go for like a big price jump on that. If it would be better just to replace the motherboard, use all the current components in there that are new-ish, or like newer, or just new in general, right? Yeah, that's the other point too, right? It's like all these newer ones are just different socket. Yeah, I think that's the other problem. Here's the downside, though. Say I go through with that, right? And I now have DDR4 RAM. I would have to have a socket type that would still let me use the new RAM with the new socket. Ah, fuck, it's all over the place. I don't know, man. Let's just see. I mean, I don't plan on doing SLI, so realistically it would only need one slot, but that's not the point. I wouldn't need to change out the case, I don't think, either, so there's that. ATX, socket type. Oh, that's the other thing, though. We could change sockets. It doesn't necessarily have to be... Well, let's just stay right. I don't even know what I want to do here. Because that would effectively render this new RAM that I'm getting useless, right? Yeah, that's the other thing. See, I think so too, because I think DDR4 will be more than enough, especially with 32 gigs sitting there. I think that's pretty good for a long period of time. I would rather not do DDR5. No, I'm not. The only thing that would suck about switching to AMD is that I'd have to get another fucking heatsink on top of that. Because I have no idea where the fucking brackets are to switch that out. I don't even have a fucking mild clue where that Noctua bracket went for an AMD setup. Not even a little bit. But I don't know, like maybe this is a question best asked somewhere else too. Like what is actually better for streaming? Or like, because while I do believe AMD is the better processor for the gaming and that sort of thing, yeah, I think AMD kind of has better ideas for it, but I would still rather do a heat pipe system in my current PC with an AMD card anyway. I'm guessing that's Gigabyte then? I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be the big change, right? Like, wiping my PC is kind of like the next big step here, but I still want to order these two parts, because I think that I still need them both, too. I think they're too important not to have now, based on what my performance looks like, right? Because I don't really want to do DDR5. I think it's going to be expensive for no fucking reason. I'm not into that. But I also don't know. Like, I will probably have to look this up on my own. Anyway, guys, it's already past my bedtime. I appreciate your guys' input on this. I'm definitely out of the loop when it comes to what I currently have versus what would be a good choice. I think these two items right here are going to make a pretty significant difference for now until I have enough to, you know, kind of like put some more money towards like a new MOBO, and you know, that's like easily going to be like an $800 buy. Is like a new MOBO and CPU. And like I said, if we decide to switch, I would probably have to get like a heatsink on top of that. So by the time it's all said and done, it's like looking at almost like close to $1,000. And I'm not sure how much I'm willing to go for that, right? But it does depend on how much like I can get a MOBO for that fits the bill that I need, rather than all that other stuff. So I'll probably buy this, I guess, and move on from there. So I appreciate you guys helping me out. I think your GB can handle streaming and gaming, plus this new shit is cheap and easy to upgrades. Yeah, it's just like, I would like to offload... Thanks, Kara. I would like to offload some of this, right? Like, I would like to have a better distribution of, like, what my GPU is doing and what my CPU is doing. Right? Because like I said, right now, while I'm streaming, my GPU is getting used more than my CPU. Right? That's the other thing. So. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But yeah, definitely like the memory could be bumped up for sure. I'm sure that gets fucking filled up real quick. I'm sure doing more of that would help a lot, but like this is probably the worst part. It's just seeing both of these being used right now blows my mind. See, I don't know. I don't know if that's an issue or not, because I've never really tried to overclock, because I don't like the instability of overclocking. Because originally when I built the first PC, I tried to also overclock on the heat pipe system with older tech and all that stuff, and it would crash. It would crash pretty often. It just like randomly, and then when I brought it back down, it never did it again, so. Good lord. Okay. Again, I appreciate you guys' help. I'm fucking getting out of here. I want to go to bed, so. Okay. Clip? Oh fuck, that's right. God damn it. Fine, but it's the last thing I'm fucking doing. I don't want to go to bed. But I got a notification. Somebody liked my video. Thanks, Merlin. You're a true hero. Kevin did really good. He was... Not a you clip. I know, we can't put too much of you in there. I just want to go to bed. Is tomorrow Thursday? Yeah, okay. Well, it's Thursday now, but... Mr. Streamer. Alright, fine. You guys are distracting me now. I need to remember to do this. Where's my fucking shit hiding? Clips. Let's see. That's what I said. Phasma one seems to be doing pretty well. I think I'll put another one on.
Tells us where she is.
Oh, the fuck!
Nope, I swear very loudly in that one. We won't do that one right away. I do have one where I basically murder David in cold blood on Ready or Not. That one's pretty good. Or we could do... Oh, you know what? Let's do the Be Wary of Sorcery one. That one's pretty good. I know Elden Ring ones don't do that great, but we're trying it. Did I swear? I know it said in there. Elden Ring. Twitch. Gaming. Gaming has actually been kind of nuts for how effective these are, I'm not gonna lie. Elden Ring, Twitch gets 4.2 million views, and then we do gaming because it gets like 45 billion views. Yeah, no, that's the best one. Okay. Fuck it, upload it, let's go, who cares? Post, I don't care if people want to comment or duet, do whatever the fuck you want. Oh, I was supposed to time this out, wasn't I? Alright, we'll do it later. Twitch Clips is one, but it doesn't generate that much. It's like 42,000 or something. So when I had done them originally, they weren't doing as well. Now they are doing better, so. Like, tags, I think, are actually kind of fairly important. You didn't even swear. I think you're just saying that to throw me off. That's it. You're not allowed to play Elden Ring with me anymore. Alright. Friends, good night. I hope you have a good rest of your evening or day. And I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow after work. Goodbye.